Here's my question for you today, folks, in the Live Lavishly community and beyond. Are you earning what you deserve? Whether you're an employee or a business person, do you really feel like you're earning the income you deserve? And why do you think you're not if you're not? I'm Brenda, Florida, life coach and lifestyle advisor, and we're going to talk a little bit about this topic of what we earn. Okay, and are we really earning at the level that we deserve to be earning? I'll tell you what, for me, I've run the gamut from not earning anything. Some of that time I was a stay-at-home mom, but I've had my periods in my life where I've been laid off or, left a job and didn't have something right away, so unemployed for various reasons. Times when I've needed to upscale my income dramatically because I'm suddenly a single mom and I've got 4 kids to support, that type of thing. And times where I've just been driven by my own desire to earn more and to, up level who I am as a professional. So I've sort of run this gamut. And I'll tell you what, I was totally shocked this week to learn. So most of us know, because it's in the media a lot, that women typically earn 20% less than men in the same or similar jobs. Okay, so we know that there's a big discrepancy in the gender gap there. But here's what I found out this week that was astounding to me, which is that women in the United States comprise 39% of privately owned businesses, are owned by women. Only 4.2 of the percent of the revenue from privately held businesses are from those women-owned businesses. So what the hell is that? We have 39% of the businesses, but we're only earning 4.2% of the revenue. So I was just like, oh, this is not right. Time for this to stop now. Not happening on my watch. What can I do to help people close that gap? Because I've done it in my life. I'm doing it, now. Because once we start earning what we deserve, right, then we tend to want to do a little better. It's like, well, I don't think I've done my best work. I'm not sure I've reached the top of what I can do, what's possible for me. So then you want to go the next step, right? It's not about never being satisfied with what you have. This has nothing to do with contentment. And probably if you follow my work, you know that. And you don't have that confusion. In fact, maybe you get irritated, as I do, with other people who take my desire to always grow and always be better and always look for the highest level of, the version of myself that is out in the world that I express. I'm always looking to go higher to the next level. And it's not because I don't like where I am now or I'm dissatisfied with where I am now. It's just that idea that there's always more to expand into. There's always infinite possibilities. And what can I do or stop doing so that I can see more of what's possible for me? So I think most of you who follow my work know me well enough to know that that's what really drives me. And so when I heard the statistic about the 39, women are owning 39% of the businesses and only bringing in 4.2% of the revenue, it was just like, no. So one of the things I'm going to do is I've created a webinar called Earn What You Deserve. And so I hope you'll sign up. I'll have the links here for you to sign up for that webinar and join me for like 45 minutes or an hour. And I'm going to give you some really solid coaching, tools and tips and mindset shifts so that you can begin to see yourself and see what you could be doing in your professional life differently. Okay? There are plenty of ways to find strategy, to, find cool new ways to build a resume or network or things like that to grow your business or expand your business or raise your prices, all of that. So this is not going to be a strategy session, just so you know. This is about what has to happen before the strategy. Before the strategy comes the mindset, right? I talk about this a lot. What are our feeling states? Do I feel like I can earn that kind of money that I want? Do I really think I can? So not an affirmation, I'm abundant, or I think I can. It's I really believe my thoughts support the voices in my head, support that I can do this. And that triggers all the things around you to open up, and for you to open up to the things around you, where possibility and opportunity is there now that you're missing right now. You're not seeing it. It's the same thing as driving down the highway and, with somebody else in the car, and they say, "Oh, did you see that billboard?" And you're like, "No, didn't see it." And you were watching the road the same thing as they were, but they saw this enormous billboard and you didn't. There's all sorts of things around us right now that we are not seeing, and we don't see them because of the thoughts and the things that we tell ourselves in our mind. So join me for this webinar, Earn What You Deserve, and we'll spend some great time together giving you some tools that I've used on myself, I've used with clients, and they've been super successful. So join me for the webinar. Thanks, everybody.